Hey everyone, hope you guys are well. Here I am hiking again. Let me show you. I hope you can see. It's really beautiful. I don't think it's coming through too well, but like several thousand acres of just beautiful open land. And I received a download, and I'd like to share that with you quickly, about humility. Humility is a really interesting energy because, for the last several years especially, we've been through hell. It's been very difficult to really keep our hope, and keep our head high because we have seen and been exposed to so much information, negative information, that kind of took away a lot of our old beliefs, a lot of our old stability and security. And now we are facing a time where we don't know what's really true anymore. And humility should come from the heart. It is an energy that actually will be able to save us, because in the coming times we will not be able to compete. We will not be able to cast all kinds of negative wishes on each other, So humility is the energy that you have to learn and have to exercise, that will allow healing to come to you and will allow help to come to you. As I mentioned, this whole competitive world is about to end. Now, there will be people who will stay in that timeline and they can continue their journey, but anyone who's on the ascending timeline will have to be retrained completely at the unconscious level. And when you are able to be humble, even if it's difficult at first, then you will be able to develop a likable personality. As I said, I know it's not easy because, most of the strong personalities, especially the star seeds, don't have an easy time being humble. They have an issue with humility, but I'm telling you, that word, it needs to be ingrained in our vocabulary. Because once you have the humility, then we'll be able to help each other. But as long as we go back to that old matrix type arrogance, we reject help. That arrogance is the ego thing. It rejects help. It actually blames the world, it blames God, it blames our parents. It is just such an awful old negative program that we have to delete from our mind. And then the humility, conversely, then will allow us to be helpful, be able to reach out to one another and bring our divine gifts to the world and then share that with each other. So, as I mentioned in several other videos, this humility is not going to be an on-off switch. You might be a fool for 5 minutes, as I said in other videos, but be willing to be a fool for 5 minutes. And then with humility, be willing to accept help. Because I don't know everything. I know what I know really well. And you know what you know really well. But in the old system, most people got really butthurt and pissed, angry, when somebody else was smarter than they thought. And there's no such thing. It's like this competition thing I mentioned needs to go. So the humility will be the new requirement, and I'm just giving you a heads up. In the coming times, it's going to be a lot of hardcore news. I'm sure you feel the energies, the solar codes are coming in, and it shows up in the form of pain, back pain, neck pain, headaches, the eye socket, it feels like your eyes are going to pop out. And, there's all kinds of traumas are coming to the surface. There's all kinds of conflicts, unresolved conflicts are coming to the surface. So it really is time to reevaluate everything that we have ever known. Our old beliefs will have to be neutralized. A lot of our old conflicts have to be integrated. A lot of our old shadow stories and the shadow characters that we judge will have to be integrated if we want to make it to the new world. So it's a really exciting time, but it will require humility. And that's why I dedicated this short video to you guys, to really know what's going on. Everything is under control, under God's control. And once you are in the humble space and you really give up a lot of the old patterns that were self-destructive, you'll be fine. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.